Shin Megami Tensei Lucifer's Call is a grueling turn-based action RPG set in the post-apocalyptic world of Tokyo. But is it just a punishing grind, or is it worth answering Lucifer's Call? You start off as an ordinary high school student, but it's not long before a mysterious cult triggers the end of the world, your school teacher bears the burden of the world's sin, everything you've ever known is destroyed, and you're turned into a demon by a mysterious little boy.
Kinda took a dark turn there.
Your job is to rise from a weak half-demon into someone who can decide the fate of the new world. Just remember that no matter how tough you are, you'll always look like a scrawny schoolboy in bicycle shorts.
The game revolves around fighting and recruiting demons, and the variety of mythological freaks on offer is truly impressive. You start out with nothing but a pixie to your name, but in a mere 80 hours, you'll be able to summon the likes of Beelzebub himself.
Oh, and you'd better hold on to that pixie if you hope one day to own... Uber-pixie! Most of the game is a slow but ultimately rewarding grind, so only the patient need apply. Oh boy, 2 pixels worth!
Leveling up is important, but so is using the right attacks. Most of the demons you'll face have elemental weaknesses to exploit, and it's vital to play these to your advantage.
The trouble is that it's almost impossible to tell which skills are worthwhile until it's already too late.
To make things even more difficult, many of the skill names are rendered in a baffling mix of Greek and Sanskrit.
Bufula, Mabufula, Makakaja. This version of the game also contains a special guest. A foreign guy in red? Could it really be him? Ooh, I think it is. It's Dante! Yes, Dante of Devil May Cry fame appears in this game, and although he's turn-based now, he still has moves so cool that his enemies are left literally stunned by the awesomeness. If anything, Dante ends up looking much cooler than your shirtless, silent protagonist. Ha! Anyone can do that. Jump! Whee! My legs hurt.
The game can be obscure, even with a game guide, but it's also not afraid to be truly hard. Normal mode is challenging enough, but then there's hard mode, which is freely described as a level of difficulty suitable for those seeking the thrill of death.
Wait a minute, this isn't thrilling at all! One cheap shot with a lucky instant death spell is all it takes to kill your all-important main character, and some enemies can even use their turns to get more turns.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I sure hope I'm not sucked down to hell. Oh
no! Screw you for playing! While the cel-shaded graphics can look nice, the environments can be very shallow and empty, even before the end of the world. Many of the characters are amorphous wisps, and even the treasure chests are just floating cubes. The cubes are endless! There's no doubt that Lucifer's Call isn't for everyone. The plot is sparse, the dungeon crawling can be very repetitive, and the difficulty is ruthless. Gamers masochistic enough to enjoy all that, though, will find a unique, satisfying RPG with customization galore. There really is only one game that lets you unleash Beelzebub and Dante on your enemies. Excalibur, ho!